allies. Friends and I allies.
What's going on, YouTube? So, wanted to dish this little pickup video out because, I don't know, man, I just need the urge to really let one out. But, I got a lot of games here, and, the reason why I didn't want to make it today, but I just wanted to get this out because I actually have a lot of stuff coming in the mail. Like, I got some good games coming in the mail. But I decided, you know what, I'll probably just make that video, like, end of this week or beginning of next week. I also got some comic books, but I'm not going to show it here. But if you guys want me to show the comic books that I picked up a lot. I picked up a lot of Spider-Man comics. But if you want me to show the comic books, leave a comment, man. Like, if I get at least 5 people saying they want to see the comic books, I'll post the comic books as well as all the other stuff that I bought. Next pickups at the end of this week or beginning of next week. But if not, I'll just show the games, 'cause that's pretty much all I picked up. But I got some action figures, and I got quite a few games, man. But they're all it's a wide variety of every console. But first, I actually got some action figures. Like, with me and action figures, I only collect the vintage ones. I don't collect the new stuff. I think new action figures are pretty shitty. And you know, a lot of the things I collect is all because of the stuff I grew up with. It's all nostalgia. It's pretty much attaining everything that I wanted as a kid that I didn't have. So, at first, when I bought action figures, I want just ones that were still packaged, but that's gonna cost an arm and a leg. And I decided, you know, if I find them loose, I'm just gonna collect them. I'm just gonna keep them like that, because a lot of the figures I already have, like all the Ninja Turtle figures I have, are all loose. I still have all my vintage Ninja Turtles, and I'm in the process of bagging all of them up. I'm keeping them nice, and I'm gonna put them like in huge chests, like a treasure chest kinda, and label the bags. So, having said that, let me show you. If you guys saw my thrift trip video, you guys may have saw that I found some action figures. First one I found was Trapjaw. Got it for $2. He is missing like the weapon. I think it came with I think he has like 2 or 3 weapons that you can connect to his arm. But either way, it's still in good condition. I got it for $2, man. It's better than paying $8 on eBay. So, Trapjaw. I found Cyclone. Still has a little, like, not holographic, but little thing in the piece. There's a lot of Cyclones that, if you find them, they're missing that piece. But once again, I got $2, you know. So he's a pretty cool figure. I found He-Man. He's like the punching one. What's funny, man, is, you know, I had tons of Masters of the Universe toys as a kid, and I haven't held one. I haven't even seen one in years, dude. Like, they're like so hard to find, but I found them, and so I found He-Man, and then I found Battle Cat for $2 at a thrift. He doesn't have his armor. I mean, $2 compared to like paying $8-10 on eBay, it's whatever, man. I ain't too pressed. So those are the only Master of the Universe figures I copped. I found Rocksteady. I didn't have Rocksteady, and I don't have Bebop either. But I got a pretty nice Ninja Turtle collection, like loose figure collection, like all from, like I had every, like no bullshit, man. I had like every figure, and I still got them all. I'm just missing the majority of the weapons, but. So I got the vintage Rocksteady. I am waiting for the Rocksteady and the Bebop to come out. They're gonna come out like in the new like retro Ninja Turtle figures. I know they're new. Those are the new ones. Like, I'm not really into new figures, but I'd buy those and not open them because I think they're pretty cool. Like, I have all 4 turtles, the ones that just came out. They're like kind of retro looking, and those are nice. Like, they're nice packaged up, and I'm gonna keep those packaged up. You know, I still want the vintage Ninja Turtles like still in the package, but man, those things have been going up in price. But either way, got the Rocksteady. I also found some Captain Planet figures. I found Captain Planet himself. I believe I found Wheeler. I think that's his name. And then I found the character nobody ever wanted to be, and that was Heartman. What the fuck was his power? What is... Son, I just remember the intro. He's like in a burning forest, and he uses heart. What the fuck is heart gonna do to a burning forest? Son, this character's weak. Shitty character. Then I found one one of the Bushwhackers. Found Apocalypse. I found a Beetleborg. Beetleborg is fucking corny to me, but me and my friend have an inside joke with Beetleborgs, man. They're just so corny. I just had to have them. And then I found Winston, Ghostbuster, and then I found the Frankenstein, which I used to have as a kid. I don't know what I did with it. I used to have the werewolf too, so he's pretty cool. Yeah, fuck yeah. All right. Games. Now here are the games. Alright, I got PS1, Xbox, Genesis, PS2, Sega CD, Sega Saturn, NES, Super NES. Let me start off with the 2 PS1 games. First one I found was Rage Racer. I don't know if I showed this in my last pickups. I can't remember. But either way, I got it. The other thing I don't understand is I didn't know Rage Racer was made by Namco, because I know Ridge Racer is made by Namco. So is this like a sequel to Ridge Racer? Rage Racer? Why the fuck would there be a completely different racing game by the same company with similar names? Rage Racer. I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. I'd like to know that little tidbit of info. I found this at a thrift. I got it because it's a long... Whenever I find a long box PS1 game, I'm gonna buy it, whether it's a sports game. I actually try to want to get every long box PS1 game. But, I mean, since, you know, the old PS1 game, the long boxes, since they're old, they're kind of coming off. But it's Williams' greatest hits. And so, you know, since they're kind of old, they're kind of like coming undone. That's what sucks about these things. But either way, it was like fresh with the manual complete. Alright, I found 2 Genesis games, boxed and complete. Justice League Task Force and Taz and Escape from Mars. I got them for $3 each. Not bad. Complete. I already had Taz, but it was loose. So this is more of an upgrade. So I got those 2. I found 2 Sega CD games. I've never heard of this. Thunderstrike. I got it for $2.50. When, you know, I don't know, man. With Sega CD, when I find, like, obscure consoles like that, unless it's a sports game, I'll probably pick it up. You know, even if it's a shitty helicopter game. Whatever. And then I picked up... The reason why I picked this up, because I thought you could resell it for a lot more, because I didn't even know this existed on the Sega CD, but I decided I'm just going to keep it. It's the Software Toolworks Star Wars Chess. I didn't even know this existed on this shit. It doesn't go for that much, and I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I don't like Star Wars, but I don't know, maybe it's a good chess game. Who fucking knows? Oh yeah, so this isn't a pickup, but this is just something I want to show you guys. I decided to do a cover project for 3 of my Sega CD games. Just to want to show you how it looks. I did it for Final Fight CD, Sewer Shark, and Crisscross. Now the reason why, you know, I'm only about box games. You know, I like the original box games, but seeing as how, like, to me, Sega CD really isn't a console I really seek after. I decided to do these because these came in cardboard boxes. Like, I don't even know if Sewer Shark even came in a box, but these originally came in cardboard boxes, and they don't look like Sega CD boxes. So I decided to do the cover project to make it look blue and to make it like consistently look alike with all the other Sega CD games. Because I'm a very, very strict stickler when it comes to games looking exactly alike. Like, the cases need to look the same, man. I hate getting boxes that look completely different than all the other majority of the library of the games. Like, I do have Sonic CD, Tomcat Alley, and Echo the Dolphin that I don't have the cases for. They're loose, but I'm gonna rebuy those, I guess, so I can get the real cases. But as for these, since they're cardboard cases, who gives a fuck? I'm gonna just do the cover project, and it actually looks better. Everything will be all blue and shit. So, just wanted to show you that. I actually found 4 Sega Saturn games, but I only got 3 here. If you saw my thrift trip, I found quite a few Sega Saturn games, man. For $4 each. Actually, let me show you. Here it is. Sorry, I didn't have it out, but the first one I got was Virtual Fighter Remix. I got this for $2. So when I went to the thrift, I found this. I always look at the CD section to find PS1 games. Turns out I found this. And if I were to, when I found this, I was like, oh, there's definitely Sega Saturn games around here. So I started looking around, I was like, there's got to be Sega Saturn games. Sure enough, I found Sega Saturn games by the DVD and the VHS section. First one, Sonic 3D Blast. These are all boxed to complete. Street Fighter Alpha. I wanted an Alpha so bad, dude. I have it for PS1, but I don't have the case for it. And then I got Street Fighter Alpha 2. So these were all $4, man. These are good deals. I rarely find Sega Saturn games, period. They also had Bug. They had Sega Rally, but I didn't buy those because I already had them. And then I also purchased Knights. If you saw my thrift trip, I already own Knights, but the one that I bought with these, it was in way better condition. So I ended up selling my original copy, which I got at Blockbuster when they were selling off all the Sega Saturn games. I got it for 99 cents. It was boxed and complete. I ended up selling it on eBay for 30. Alright? And I ended up getting all these games for like, what, 16, 18 bucks. So pretty much, I pretty much got these games for free. These Sega Saturn games all for free. Plus an extra $10 profit. So, yeah. So that was a good cop. What else? I'll show you PS2 games. I got Celebrity Deathmatch, found that at a thrift. I got Jax 2, found it for $1 at a thrift. Boxing, these are all complete. Hitman Contracts. I found the first Onimusha, which I did not. I have it for Xbox. It's like Onimusha Genma or something. So now I have every Onimusha for PS2, 1 through 4. And then I found Dynasty Warriors 2. So that was dope. Alright, let me show you the Xbox games. You guys may have seen these already when I did my thrift trip, but I'll show you guys anyway. I found Dynasty Warriors 5. Serious Sam. This one's a really good one. I was actually playing this last night. This is a really good game, man. Like, this game is sick. I'm actually going to play it later tonight. Spy vs. Spy. The rest pretty much are like Star Wars games. Like, I mentioned my thrift trip that I keep finding these games all the time, and I always end up selling them because like I said, I'm not a fan of Star Wars. I don't care too much for the games. But since this is my third time finding these games, I figured, you know what, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna keep them for the collection because they still command some pretty good prices online. So I'm like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna keep them. And if I find them again, I'm gonna just resell them. And I don't know, if I find a better condition one, I'll keep that one and then sell the rest. So, but I'll just end up keeping these. Like, they're not bad games. Like, I've played them. It's just the fact that they're Star Wars. I just don't care. But whatever. It's for the collection. So, first one is Star Wars Republic Commando. I forgot how much I got these for. I got these for like, I think I got it for like $3 or $4 each. I got Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. They also had the other one, but that one was really scratched up, so I didn't buy that. I got Star Wars Battlefront, first one, and Star Wars Battlefront 2. With 2, this is the third time finding this. First time I found it, I sold it for like $25 on eBay. Second time I found it like in mint condition. It was like a Platinum Hits version. I sold that one for $40. And this one, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep this one, whatever. Last Xbox game, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Now, to me, I don't know any other Xbox game that's just as expensive as this one. This game goes for like $80. Like, I've looked it up. Shit goes for 70, always like 70 to 80 bucks complete. Like, and this was the best condition one too, man. This one was like mint, complete. And this is like one of Xbox's most expensive. I don't know if it's really that rare. It's probably the most rarest one. But I can't believe I found it, dude. I was just like, oh shit. Funny story, when I found all these games, these were all together. And I was there. This happened to me a couple of times. I was at the thrift, man. I'll be there and I'll go straight to the games, man, because you know people will go there and they'll get games quick. So I went there. I found all these games. I was like, oh shit! So I started looking at them, and some dude saw that I was looking at him, and he's like, hey, excuse me, and I was like, whatever. And he ended up picking like a Star Wars. He ended up picking like Star Wars Republic or some shit. As soon as I saw him start picking them, dog, I grabbed all of these. I grabbed all these games, dude. I was like, fuck this. This motherfucker is not leaving with more than one game. I grabbed all them shits, walked away, dude. Fuck that shit. I'm not gonna be looking at. Fuck that. And he just ended up looking at me. I was like, peace. Good thing I was there before him, dude. I got there like a minute before him. If he got there a minute before me, he probably would have copped all these. But thank God I found this, because it's funny because with Xbox games, I'm not a big seeker for Xbox. I collect Xbox, but I'm not the biggest seeker. But I have found the rarest Xbox games at the thrift. I found this one. I found Conker's Reloaded like 3 times. I found the Barbie game. I found so many Xbox games that are like, oh yeah, Marvel's Capcom 2 for like $4, like everything. Like, it's just crazy. So I have a pretty sick Xbox collection, and I'm not even trying. Like, all right, let me show you 2 N64 games I got the boxes for. So I got them. These are boxed and complete with manual and insert. Donkey Kong 64 and The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So I got both Zeldas complete on the N64, even though I'm not a big Zelda fan. I don't know, man. I heard this one's weird. Doesn't have to do with time and shit. I don't know. But either way, got them boxed. Been wanting them boxed for a while. Love it. Okay, let's get down to what I personally favor. I'm gonna show you the Super Nintendo game. So these first 5 games are games that I didn't have the games, but I had the boxes. So I ended up getting the games finally. So if you saw that video that I had like 100 Super NES boxes, these are 5 games that I was able to get. So I got Last Action Hero. I got Plock, Bubsy 2, and the last one, the reason why I really went on eBay just to get this game, because I really wanted to play it because of the soundtrack, and that is Biometal. It has 2 Unlimited, which is techno. I mean, that's so nice. Like, that's that music that you always hear like at sporting events, like. And that's the reason why I think a lot of people hate it, because it's just played out. But either way, I wanted it because I couldn't believe they actually have 2 Unlimited on the Super Nintendo game. Like, I even showed my friends and they thought it was hilarious. So, got that. Oh yeah, last 2 Super NES games. Finally got this shit boxed. Turtles in Time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4. If you saw my Super Nintendo, my top 10 Super Nintendo games, this was the only one I had loose, but I said I was going to get a box. I finally got this shit boxed. Finally, one of my favorite games. Got all my favorite games boxed now. And the last one is Super Nintendo game, RoboCop vs. Terminator. Now, I got this because of the box. Now, I normally wouldn't have kept it in this protective case, but for some reason, the manual doesn't fit in this. So if I keep it in the protective case, I can put the manual in there as well, but check out this box, man. Nobody ever talks about this box. Like, I've never seen anybody pick this up, but it's all embossed. It's cool as shit. But the manual won't fit. I don't even know how this came packaged up. But either way, I don't know. But I just put it up on the protective case, and it keeps it all together. So. But either I actually have a double of that. I had the game loose, so I have a double of it now. So who knows what I'll do with it? I'll probably like sell it, or if anybody wants to trade, you know, a loose copy, let me know. And last but not least are my box NES games, which is my favorite because that's what I'm like really seeking right now is box NES games. I mean, Super Nintendo's my favorite console, but right now I'm really seeking NES. First game. If you follow me on Facebook, then you saw the auction that I won this on. And I cannot believe how much I paid for this. I paid $2.76. $2. Plus like $2 shipping. So this game ended up costing me like four something. I don't know. Maybe $5 maybe. But $5. $5 shipped. for Dragon Warrior, but it is complete. It has everything. This shit is heavy as hell. It has the game, the original manual, the big thick manual, the card, the 2 maps. Dude, it is 100% complete, and I got it for $2.76. Like, I couldn't believe it. I already had the game, but I had it loose, and I wanted it complete. And back in the day, I even bidded on it like a while back for just a box, the game, and a manual. And it was like, I bid it like $20 one time, and I lost. Thank God I lost, because I ended up getting this for fucking $2.07. This is the best buy right here. The best deal I got out of this whole lot, I think. Well, the Sega Saturn games are pretty good, and the Xbox games are pretty good. Yeah. But, yeah, man, this is the best deal so far. You can't beat $2.76 for Dragon Warrior. 100% complete. Alright, next game. Bad News Baseball. And I got me 4 black box games. Right now I am really seeking after all the black box games. I have about 16 boxed, 5 loose. So I have more than half of the games. So honestly, all I really need is like 8 more games. 8 more black box games. But the first one I got is Duck Hunt. Really sweet condition, man. I got Kung Fu. Now, honestly, all these games, I already had them loose. So, pretty much these are all upgrades. So, I got them all box complete now, and I have them loose. So, I'm just going to get all the loose copies. I'm going to sell them on eBay. I recently just got this today. Wild Gunman. And the last black box one is Popeye. I ended up trading all my Atari stuff to some little CD game exchange, and they had this for like $50. So I ended up trading all my Atari stuff for like $85. I used the store credit, bought this, and I bought some other games. But yeah, this was $50, which is a pretty good deal because on eBay this goes for like $70. So, and it's in good condition. Last 2 games are games that I was waiting to get. Like, I really wanted these so bad. And this one's been a while. I was just looking for the right price. Finally, I found a buy it now for the right price. Not some overpriced bullshit. But it is Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. I got this boxed and complete. Yeah. That's right. Been wanting this for a minute. I actually got it for TurboGrafx 6. I actually have the TurboGrafx 16 version. Boxed, complete. I found that at a thrift for like $5. That game goes for over $100. This game doesn't go for that much, but man, I've been meaning to get this for a minute, and this was a good price. I don't even want to say how good this shit was. Last game, I don't think I had a good price on it, but I paid pretty much what was the going rate for it online, and that is Ninja Gaiden 3. I had never played it. I had never even seen videos of this game, screenshots or anything. So when I played it, I don't know if it's me, but Ninja Gaiden seems kind of slow. He doesn't seem as quick as the first 2. Number 2 is always going to be my favorite, though. But I finally got Ninja Gaiden 3, so I got all 3 Ninja Gaidens complete, boxed, for the Nintendo. So that's it, guys. That is all my my game pickups, action figures. So yeah. And I'll be doing another pickup soon, man. Probably the end of this week or in the beginning of next week. So if you want to see some comics in the next pickups, let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know what's up, and I'll do it. Alright, guys. Peace.